Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Speed Gaming Daily. Today is the weekly race that is an open seed. But first, intros. I am Lana Bean. I am joined today on commentary by Jake. How you doing today?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Today on the race, we do have Lucid Green, Sawyer, Signums, and Andrew on Restream. We are also joined on tracking by Intelligent and Mr. Scruff and Ninja Tuna. Thank you both for doing that. That is amazing. We love it. We should be going here in just a minute, but otherwise it's a basic open. 7 crystals to get into Ganon's Tower. Gotta beat Ganon's Tower to unlock Ganon. Beat Ganon to beat the game. Anything you're looking forward to here, Jake?
I'm hoping to see an early hook shot. I'm always an early hook shot guy.
Nice. So it looks like we start off with $20 at the house and $1 at Sanctuary.
And just in case you were wondering why Lucian's and Andrew's screen look weird, it's because they're using palette shuffle.
All right, we do have a pendant at Eastern, and the other two dungeons, Desert and Hera, are both regular crystals. Otherwise, we have 3 runners playing the pretty typical open starting route with the Uncle. 3 quick checks, including Link's house, and we have Lucid going north from the Sanctuary.
The vanilla tree pool.
Okay, looks like an early check at Lumberjack as well. $50 here at the Uncle spot. It's just Heart Piece, nothing to write home about.
What item are you hoping we find first that's big?
I'm gonna say nice things here. I'm gonna say boots are gonna be found early.
I think boots are in TR. I feel it.
Fair enough. Alright, 10 arrows at the mushroom spot. Lucian's gonna go and grab that. Otherwise, not much but money going on at the Uncle area.
And early bombs.
Yeah, good to have going into Kakariko. That's 1 for the well, 1 for Blind's Hut, and 1 for the chicken house. Looks like Andrew, Signums, and Sawyer are all checking Lumberjack as well.
There's always the option of using it on the bomb house to the very left to just get more.
That is always an option as well. Good call. And Lucid does not have a whole lot of money, but plenty of bombs to clear Kakariko, which is good.
And we see the other 3 Uncle starters going into that northern start as well. Following Lucian. Who is indeed frozen.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of tech issues going on here. We'll get that corrected pretty quick, hopefully. But otherwise, everyone's just heading towards Kakariko. Pretty normal opening play. Signum's also grabbing the arrows. Interesting.
When you don't have a reliable weapon, it's always good to get some at least.
Well, with Eastern being a pendant, that's not a good sign.
Oh no, we lost another one.
There we go. Sawyer's back. I jinxed it. Okay, there's $20. There's $5. There's a Quake medallion. That's not too bad, along with $50.
Lots of chump change here.
Well, you get bottom vendor money. Not much else, though. Okay, Lucin is back. And we got flippers in the well. That's not a bad find, but kind of bad if you want to do Houlihan without a glove. Alright, looks like a few bombs, an evil shield, and a heart piece rounds out the well. Not much going on there, besides those flippers.
Flippers are not always fun to find early because it opens up Zora for progression.
It does, and no easy way to get money right now.
Not until we find those gloves.
Alright, looks like it's Signum's turn to pause up here.
They're all just taking turns.
Even the chicken house, only paying out in rupees.
Like 4 or 5 20s so far. Oh, there's our bottle. Very convenient spot for that.
Yeah, won't turn that down. That's an easy, quick turn in. Don't have to worry about forgetting sick in. Hey, more money. So the seed's giving us money and flippers.
I wonder what that means. I think that's where the hook shot is.
Oh, there's our bow. It's just hanging out in the library that we can't reach it. So early boots, please, game. But then again, that also kind of partially unlocks Eastern. And the runners don't really necessarily want to go to Penn and Eastern.
I'm a big fan of Eastern.
Penn and Eastern is scary. Not as scary as Pendant Skullwoods, but close. Alright, Andrew's doing a blind check of the race game. We've got $20. Meanwhile, Sawyer heading south, checking out the dam, checking out probably Mini Moldarm. Problem is that Sawyer's got 3 bombs for 4 Moldarms. In fact, 2 bombs for 3 Moldarms because you're gonna have to use one to get in. At this point, maybe Sawyer's planning on knocking out some flippers checks. Ice Rod Cave, maybe? Looks like Andrew's stocking up on those bombs.
Oh, we're seeing Sawyer go to the desert first.
Well, that's spicy. Agina is an off check right now. No flute, no easy way to get there, so if it ends up having boots, that's automatically a bow. Or if maybe you'll get Zora money.
Well, I guess we won't know.
Yep. Oh, there we go. It's fine. Hard piece. It's okay. Alright, Lucen gets that news on the bow there. Not great news.
Both our bottom runners going into the dam. Not much there.
They did buy bombs, though, so they have the option of going right to Mini Moldarm. And Lucen gonna go ahead and grab that money. Why not? TJ Maelstrom would be proud. Gotta get the money.
Last time I conned was with TJ.
Oh, it's always a good time with TJ. Alright, we'll see if Lucen plans on maybe doing Front of Escape. No, we're going south.
The density right now is in the mold dorms. Very quick and easy 5 checks.
Okay, what do we got? Not boots, not boots. Okay, I'm listening.
There's that glove we wanted.
Okay, that's back of escape easily doable right now. Three runners around the mini Moldorm cave at the same time.
So we're having a bit of problems.
Yeah, I got a few bombs left, but those Moldorms are not playing nice. Oh my gosh, frame ruled. Wondering right now why that Moldorm on the left is not dead. Okay, it's fine. Easy every time. Good job, Sawyer. Okay, front of escape, back of escape, eastern, or Saha appear to be our answer.
Stern.
Or Zora, ew.
Well, Zora has a buckshot. We've already. I feel that much at least.
Already decided that? Okay.
Yeah, I've decided.
Fair enough. Well, so far, Signum seems to be the closest at... Is that 392? No, I think it's 302.
Looks like a 4. Oh, it's 3.
Okay, well of wishing, what do we got?
Well, that's important.
Yeah, well now we can go bowling, so it's fine. Alright, that's the Moon Pearl located at the Well of Wishing, so we're just a hammer away from Dark World at this point.
Or another glove.
Or that. Oh, there's the hook shot. You're in the right region. What you meant by Zora was Zora Ledge. I got you. You're good. It's fine.
Very close.
Alright, so is the game going to give us a lamp in the back of escape to go up Death Mountain? Is that what we're doing?
Or is it going to give us 2 swords and a lamp?
Oh my lord. Well, as pointed out in chat, that glove does open up Houlihan again, even with flippers, so... Zora is still very much a concern.
I imagine it'll be a last check.
Alright, Andrew, are you going to go back of escape? You are. Who's going to be the first to sequence break Death Mountain? That's my question.
I think Dark Death Mountain is certainly a possibility here.
The problem is that if you go up there without a lamp, you do take a chance on if you can manage to get to Hira orphaning the basement, which, you know, who doesn't want to do that? Okay, there's a sword in the back of escape, so another piece of the puzzle.
That's one. Now a cape and a lamp, or another sword. Cape / sword and the lamp. There you go.
Okay, looks like Andrew's pushing towards Saha Eastern. I do not see an issue with this. I mean, the game's going to either give you Dark World access or a lamp. And like we said just a minute ago, if you end up going up Death Mountain with your lamp, at least it's insurance if you get access to Hira.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of going to the eastern area because it's a lot of checks. Oh, there's that cape. Oh, and the lamp.
Lordy. Looks like your premonitions may be coming true. You're saying Aga, you're saying Zora area. Oh my lord.
Man, if we
Right?
didn't know that, you'd think I already ran this seed.
This could be Death Mountain. It's fine, right? It's fine. You're just gonna go to East Death Mountain. It's fine.
But who will take the plunge into Aga straight away?
It looks like Sawyer's taking the plunge up Death Mountain.
Oh, dark as well.
Yeah. Okay, Andrew is pursuing Eastern Palace. Could be huge.
I definitely like this because it isn't an extra 2 checks.
It is. If it's got your hammer or another glove, could be pointing against Aga at this point, so other people could say, oh my god, and just go straight from Saha there.
Have as a hammer, you can get Spike Cave pretty easily.
Well,
Blue Mail's not bad.
it's not bad. A little safety. All right, Gary, what do you got for us? The single arrow of doom.
My favorite check in the whole game.
Okay,
Definitely
that's two immediate items out of Eastern Palace.
You could just save and quit here, especially with it being on the right side, because it
You
is a pain
could.
to bundle.
But with that lamp, that could be putting Big Chest and Logic from Vanilla Big Key or something. I guess the whole point is not to double dip Eastern if you could prevent it. If you're in there for a pendant Eastern, you may as well go as far as you can.
Yeah, with just so much density out there, the one check, you could risk it.
Okay, Lucen gets that Moon Pearl, Signums, and Sawyer up on East Death Mountain. So far, just a Bloomerang and a Red Rupee from Paradox.
Are you a boomerang or a redarang?
Bloomerang all the way, but I won't ever turn down a Red Meringue if it's out of nowhere.
Well, here I am ripping the redarang group.
I'm kind of an either-or sort of person. Oh my lord, Lucen, you're farming money for Zora! What a gamer! Okay,
Paradox has
Paradox
nothing.
had a Bloomerang, that was it, yeah.
Yeah, I call that nothing. Redaranger buff to me. Very nice bomb jump for you.
Okay, there's that big key in Eastern from Andrew that is in logic with that lamp. So let's see if Eastern is magically the answer, or if it is probably Aga at this point. Oh, it's the bug net! That's go mode, you gotta go get that. Alright, Lucen not having any luck with the Zoras.
And Andrew finding your third item in Eastern, which was the heart piece. We might have to go back for green pendant, but not likely.
I think Eastern's a regular pendant at this point. So short of ped, see you later Eastern, I guess.
Oh great, I didn't notice it wasn't the green. Okay, we're good then. This is a Pez seed.
Okay, unless there's something in this spiral cave, complete bait.
Which leaves Aga and Zora.
Yep. And Zora's now very orphaned from all runners.
I think Zora's nothing now. We already got our hook shot. We don't need anything else from there.
Yeah. Alright, listen, time for you to make a decision once you loot this.
It will be interesting to see what Lucian decides to do. Oh, we also have all of us, the front of Escape.
Yeah. But Escape's kind of one of those things you want to leave until last. Signums, unfortunately, is doing this before going to Saha.
Oh, so he can't combo the,
Yeah. You hope to go there, and if it's an Aga Siege, you're like, fine, I'm finishing up Escape, let's go.
Where did Singham find his sword?
Back of Escape.
Oh.
I believe 3 of our runners have it currently. I could be wrong, so you may have it.
I had forgotten for a second.
But I can also see them clearing as well as much as they can, because either way, they are 1 item from Dark World at this point.
Or in Dark World right now with Aga.
That's true.
I imagine you want to do Escape and then Aga, if you can help it.
Exactly. Escape into Aga's preferable.
Unfortunately, Signums is not going to do that. Oh, there's the Master Sword.
Well, if the seed wasn't pointing to Aga already, there you go.
Oh, he could Dark Aga now.
Yeah, it depends on how comfortable Signums is with that Dark Aga with 5 hearths.
Not easy.
Yeah, not even a Fire Rod to help you in a couple of those other rooms. Not only that, Master Sword, Cape, and Lamp, you got you just everything. You got your bowling ball already, too.
He is going to Death Warp to go get that Dark Cross, though.
I did not see. Did we get did we get a map from the back? I think we did. So I think it is an item in Dark Cross. Is Diligent one of our trackers keeping on top of things? Thank you for confirming. Meanwhile, sorry, go ahead.
I said, one of the chatters said that Pennant Pod is probably going to happen, and I think so too, with all the nice things in it.
I'm going to go for Thieves Town Skull and Thieves Town. No, wait. I'm going to go Thieves Town and Tiaras are the pendants.
I think it's TR and Pod. Then, of course, our boots being in TR.
Oh, lordy. Or on Ped. Of course, it has to be like one of our bows. Our actual logical bow. Our logical, I should say, boots can be on Ped, but that means there's a bow somewhere else.
Seeing Andrew go into Escape, he might do Aga straight after. Probably, I'd say. Is that and Zora, right?
Okay, exactly. Does Signums take the Eastern bait, or does he save and quit from the back of Saha set and go, whatever, Aga, let's go?
Yeah, there is a blue mail in the first chest of Eastern, which would be helpful.
And the other the rude part is Saha has a 3 hundo in the back too, so it's like, you want to do Zora?
He stopped and thought about it to save and quit. It's all a thought process.
None of our runners taken the Aga shot so far, though. Ugh.
How many do you think are going to check Zora first before Aga?
That's a good question. I'd say none of them, honestly. Everybody has Zora money, but it's so isolated. But the game gave you 2 ways to do Aga and 2 ways to do Zora. I mean,
it really
go ahead, I'm sorry.
It really is pointing both fingers and saying, go that way.
Right? I mean, in all likelihood, your progression's either on Pyramid or Pod.
Could be progression in both spots.
Could be.
Both Pyramid and Zora. As we just wait for the runners to check the things we've already seen.
Well, there's a bit of a lull. Just a reminder, don't forget to give our runners a follow. They're all putting on a great show. We have Loose and Green, Signips, Andrew, and Sawyer putting their runs on viewing pleasure for everybody. And follow my Kokon. Follow Jake as well. Links are in chat, and as well as our two trackers, Zilligant and Mr. Scruff and Ninja Tuna.
And of course, Lana Bean herself.
Aww. There we go. Andrew is the first. Let's go. Only took 25.5 minutes, but let's go.
So you're probably not far behind.
I would think so, for sure. I think Sawyer has nothing but this and Zora. I probably just would have looted at Aga and or at Zaha and just kind of went, oh, see you, Eastern. I would have gone in front of Escape if I hadn't done that, clear that, and Aga, because the seed is just screaming it.
Yeah, it gave us every single piece.
And so you're getting so close. Gets within one hit of aiming at the ventilator and at the entrance, and he's fine though. Okay, we have one runner doing Aga. We have a second runner running up to Aga. We have a third runner running up to Aga, and Signum's heading east.
Oh, that sounds like Zora play to me.
Okay, so I should correct myself. Apparently, like, Lucen hasn't done any of the front of Escape, so could theoretically do the front of Escape, leave, do Zora, and then come back. I don't know.
Wouldn't make much sense. You get Aga, and you get Aga.
Who rolled this seed? My gosh. I love it.
Yeah, if I didn't think that this was a Jaxie seed, I would have thought this was a Renderer seed.
Good point. Okay, Zora, what do you got?
And nothing.
A life lesson. Okay.
Life lesson.
It is 100% Aga required.
3 runners in Aga, 4th one going to join them shortly, 1 on the boss fight.
Quick, guess blue balls in chat. 1
How
to
many
15.
balls did you see?
Exactly. 0 to 15. Go.
I'm thinking 8 the way this is going.
I'm gonna go 3. I'll go average.
One. It's looking pretty good so far. Is it just one?
Just one. Okay, let's see if we get a map check at all.
with one of our trackers, it's getting the closest with a guess of 0.
There's our hammer. How you doing? Okay, we can beat Pod, which is the pendant. Alright, we have other green pendant at Ice 5-6 at Thievestown and Meyer. So that bow, yeah, Boots could be in GT at this point.
That would be nasty.
I would almost go for Ped if you had an early bow. Looks like Andrew deciding let's go south instead. Trust in the Hype Cave, Stumpy digging.
I think that Pod definitely has something that we need.
I concur.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess Fire Rod's in there. Did Lucian just take a bad death? Unintentional.
There's a red stick hanging out in Hype Cave. How you doing? Appreciate it, Johnny Two Bombs.
I'd say that's appropriately height. So we're also joining the Hype Game train.
Yeah. Half our runners are in Agate Tower, the other half already finished.
We might see some divergence from the other two. Bombos.
Not terrible. And suddenly if you get Mitts, that's Ice Palace. A green pendant Ice Palace.
You hopefully won't have to go into. Still too early to say. There's still a lot of checks out there. Oh, first dig.
The game giving you your blueberries, it's good. Alright, looks like Andrew is heading towards Village of Outcasts. Probably gonna do Thieves' Town first, Crystal.
I imagine we'll see Sawyer do the same.
The seed is a Mimic Clipper's dream for sure.
Very much so.
Well, look at a technical go mode. We do need a bow, so maybe boots. We need a way in the desert either by a book or by mitts and a mirror and a flute. We need both rods. We need a mirror. And that should be good. And if you can mimic lip, you don't need a bow, unless pedestal or something is a thing.
Lots of things being needed.
And possibly ether. Oh, as pointed out, from our tracker, which I totally missed, apparently a fire rod is located on top of Spec Rock.
Oh.
Thank you, Azillegit. Much appreciated. Okay. Seems like we've got our booties hanging out of catfish, so that's a bow. That is almost pedestal.
My predictive powers came to an end.
I think we're just missing mitts, I think, per pet.
That's always fun.
Evil Shield number 2 in Skullwoods. And Lucen going for density. Unfortunately, not checking that catfish.
And with Signum's getting a boots at 34, 33 minutes, gonna get up quite of a lead as long as the other runners don't go and get them.
I think it's estimated that for every 10 minutes somebody has the boots, it's an additional, give or take, 1 minute of advantage.
Given how close the runners are right now, that could mean a lot.
Ooh, that last bomb getting the brewery. Well done, Andrew. Okay, gotta calm down there, get down.
Had the hiccups. See what Thieves has for us. Oh, our mirror, very nice.
Okay, that's Fire Rod, which is back at Skullwoods. And also, of course, Tower of Hero as well.
No more death warps.
Yeah, we'll see how many times the runners forget that saving quitting from Dark World just leads you on top of the pyramid.
Always the worst part of Aga, in my opinion. Definitely a lot of options going forward.
Well, unfortunately for everybody but Signums, that's even less of a reason to check catfish right now. Like, you're gonna get your mirror. If you end up checking boost checks, suddenly that could get you myths or something like that.
I imagine they'll do Zora and Catfish together, not too far away from now.
Well, that is a good point. That is incentive to do catfish, is 3 of our 4 runners have not checked Zora yet.
Was Signum's the one to do it?
No, I think maybe an Andrew?
I thought Andrew was the first person to get the get Aga.
Oh, that could be true. 4 runners doing Aga, I forget which did it first.
I'm just guessing based on the fact that he's the farthest ahead in the traditional route.
Okay, there's Mushroom. There is more incentive to go to the catfish area.
Or Crackers, or saying, yep. Sig was the one to do Zora, which is probably why he had such incentive to go do Catfish first.
Oh, got you.
Because that was his best time to go do it.
Well, 3 of our 4 runners are in Thieves Town. Alright, so at this point we could beat Thieves, we can go get our Fire Rod, we could do Hero, we could do Skull. We could do Pendant Pod, completely illogic.
And then shortly after getting the bow for Signums, he could do Eastern.
Yep.
Eastern and Pod together, yeah. 2 pendant dungeons.
Well, everybody went into Eastern, so everybody knows there is no item in there. So the only reason you go do that during Pod is if you're gambling on Pedestal. But with Pedestal being so close, it's scary at this point.
At this point, it could be an Ice Rod or a medallion? It?
Or the Flute.
Or the flute, yeah. Almost forgot about it.
Or a fetch quest leading to it. I mean, we've got Mushroom, but we don't have Powder, we don't have Shovel. Or it could be the book. I hear it's a paradox.
Plenty of things still open.
Okay, so we do have both items out of Skullwoods, one being an evil shield, the second being 3 blueberries.
Second shield is always nice for line. As somebody who never bothered to learn the script.
Ooh, Andrew, are you checking out Lumber, or, in the top of...
Bumper cave.
Yeah, checking Bumper, maybe going to Grumpy Fish? Plus we have Andrew's MSU going on. Enjoy some Cadence of Hyrule, everybody. Yeah, gonna do Graveyard Live at the same time.
Zora. Wonder if he'll come back for that Kingston then eventually.
Well, King's Tomb is a pretty quick run back from Grumpy Fish. Okay, well that's more incentive as well for Spike Cave, unfortunately.
Oh, and you're saving quitted.
Yeah, didn't do Catfish. Alright, Signum's picking up that bow.
Up the mountain Andrew goes to go do a Hera. Fire Rod. Ninja Tuna puts up a good point. You could have done Mushroom Turn in as well.
Yeah, over that. Do have Samari and the Hammer, maybe hoping to do Fake Powder first. Have not saved and quit since Thieves Town, so would not have been able to save scum that mushroom without losing a dungeon. Oh yeah, now we have a completely finishable Swamp Palace too. There's that.
Here, let's see sort of go into it. We're seeing a lot of divergence now with how open the game is. And there's our book.
Well, it may be a 40-minute first crystal, but with everything we just got, you can knock out several more easily.
book giving us the access to those tablets now.
Yep, and desert itself. So we have a completable Eastern Desert, Hera, Pod, Swamp, Skull, Thieves. Ice still needs mitts. Meyer needs flute and mitts. TR needs mitts. And the fire and the nice run. So basically, unless it requires mitts, we can beat it.
Also, that flute is still eluding us.
It is. And Signum's finding the Samaria at just the right time, since it's looking more and more like Swamp statistically would have the mitts, so you can combine Swamp with maybe Ice Palace, who knows?
I think the mitts are on a tablet.
Andrew doing the old setup for Herapod. It's an oldie but a goodie.
It's always wonderful how many different setups there are for Herapod nowadays. There's like 8 of them.
Yeah, it just takes getting pushed into the right pixel and you get it.
Oh, there's our shovel.
Oh lordy.
We have access to all of our fetch quests now. Oh, so you're choosing to skip left side swamp.
And these runners could very well at this point not check Catfish. Catfish may not even be required.
It might be if we don't find another bow.
Maybe, and until we check Desert, we won't know.
If mids are ped, then we definitely need the boot for the bow.
Thankfully, mitts cannot be ped simply due to Ice Palace being green pendant.
Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Maybe they'll find a way. Maybe this turns into a glitch category.
Not wrong. With the current gear, you can get nice and beat it.
Oh, as Ace points out, Flute can be on ped now.
Yes, it can.
So my dream still lives on through different items.
A flute, medallion, or ice rod. I think that's about all they could do there that could help us. Okay, crystal number 2 for Andrew, 4740.
I imagine he'll go right outside and check that tablet now.
I would think so.
That's what ether tablet time.
I mean, for all Andrew knows, could have the boots.
Or 10 arrows.
Yeah, 10 sticks, that's fine too.
I love
Lucy.
my point.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I said I love my pointy sticks.
Sticks are good. You can like put marshmallows on them and roast them, you know, stuff like that.
So Signums is choosing to be as thorough as he's been this whole race and choosing to do left side swamp, unlike Slayer.
Nothing wrong with it. You're probably... Go ahead, you're good.
That I myself am also a very thorough runner, so Signums is following the path I would follow.
For me, it largely depends on how much else I have. The less I have available to me, or the more items I have from Go, I'm checking left side. But if I'm like Go -1 and there's a lot to do, I'm skipping left side most likely.
I also just don't trust the evil seed.
True.
Oh, Slayer also choosing to go back in for that.
Okay, skipping it would not have hurt you.
Lucian's in the north. Maybe he's going to the catfish now.
Okay, Mit's,
Looks like it.
Mit's hanging on a Bombos tablet?
I don't think that's... No, it's possible. We won't go there for a long time. I always paired Bombo's tablet with Smith chain. Now Lucian's doing that theoretical turn-in route we had.
Well, with Swamp being thoroughly checked, I think Pod's gotta be the play. And it could very well be Helmosaur King with the progression, so those boosts and bow may be needed. But look where Lucian's going towards.
Yep, Lucian's gonna go boost.
And find himself a pair of Nikes.
Only 20 minutes later.
It's fine, right?
A theoretical 2 minutes of time off.
Oh, Sawyer! No! Sawyer forgot to hit the switch.
Ooh.
So, oh my gosh, Andy's gonna come back.
Oh,
Never mind,
Nope.
see you later.
changed his mind, which is ultimately the right decision that we know.
Yeah, just a bottle over there. Oh, Andrew, be careful.
At this point, I would cape fight them off. One of the first things I learned how to do was low equip off because it was so difficult for me.
Ooh, okay, got Mop down. Easy game, and Lucian gets disappointed with the Zora check there.
But the catfish definitely makes up for it.
Is Powder Bombos tablet all we have left?
Powder, bombos.
Oh, Mushroom.
Mushroom was turned in and gave arrows, I think.
Oh, I missed that.
Lucian turned it in on his way up. Catfish. Interesting enough, Andrew did not check that. I don't think.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so-
Desert Palace is open too.
Yep. Oh, yeah, 2 items there.
Along with our pod. Definitely still think pod is the play.
Very likely.
Like we said from the beginning.
Andrew is the first. Saved and quit from Dark World.
Maybe that's a pod play.
I would think if you'd be going to Pod, would have stayed on the pyramid, but could be wrong. Well, there's 10 arrows to shovel. Bombos tablet, maybe?
That way.
Andrew, I appreciate your efforts, my friend. I saw it. I appreciate it. Oh,
Signums is going up to Hera. Well, Andrew goes. Sorry.
No, you're good. Andrew just going. Andrew only going for crystal number 4 here.
Just knocking out these crystals one after one.
Just the smart thing to do, because you got a mirror. You go left, you check Bobo's tablet, you go into desert. So randomize makes complete sense.
Absolutely. We're getting down to the wire here on where the myths can be. Very late in that.
Desert or pod?
I think it's just screaming pod at this point.
Loot would do nothing for us without the Mets, so yeah, Mets.
I think it's highly likely that Flute is just sitting on bed waiting to be read about. Lucian having a bit of problems with the diver down.
So you're doing here a basement, only to go up to the big chest and get highly disappointed.
Well, aren't we always? And finally getting that diver down done, nicely done.
And now Signum's doing here a basement to be sorely disappointed.
Are we always? All overlap here. Another reminder for everyone who joined us in the last 10 or 20 minutes to go check out all of our runners who politely and nicely ran for us today. And of course, to check out the trackers who are pushing all the buttons for us. And my lovely co-commentator, Wannabe.
Back at you, don't forget to give Jake a follow. Trackers as well in chat. All the links you want are in chat. Diver down, giving all of our runners some sass tonight. Ooh, Sawyer, is this going to be a Spy Cave play? Something else we haven't seen.
Hey, something new.
Unfortunately for Sawyer, has not gotten those boots yet. Alright, Lucian takes down our guest for a crystal. Signums takes down Troll Dome for a crystal.
Getting down to the wire there for Sawyer. Oh, for a red bottle.
That's bottle percent.
I think it's bottle no mode percent. Bottle percent no mode.
Okay, who's gonna be the first to go to pod? Or Botmost tablet? Somebody, anybody.
Step
Or
right
desert.
up.
Exactly, or desert! Somebody! And for 2 of our runners, please go to Catfish.
Oh, Sawyer giving us that double spot it seems. Yep. Just arrow. I know sometimes the tracking interface sometimes eats input, so it seems like Sawyer's does have the shuffle.
Okay, from this direction, Sawyer, how you doing, Bombos in the desert? Are you gonna be the first to give us a look?
It would seem so, since Sawyer, unless it's Pod, you would probably go elsewhere for that. No, it's this way. Give the people what they want.
Is this our answer?
I still think it's fun.
Statistically, you're not wrong. Drum roll, please. No.
Bombs from Bombo. Of course, onto desert now because it is. Oh, there's our third medallion.
Okay, that is 100% not medallion go mode, so could be worse.
But definitely not a bad thing to see that third one pop up.
Alright, Lucian, where are you going? Okay, Andrew picks up crystal number 4. First of our 4 runners to get there.
Probably also going to join Sawyer and Desert. And Signum's also being here.
Exactly. And Signum's with the advantage of having the booties.
Of course, they could be boot slot. On this room, on the torch, could be a very big deciding factor in what happens next.
Yeah, we're boots locked. It's gonna be a small key or a big key. And Lucian picks up that bow.
Been compass on there, couldn't it?
I think map was in the first chest.
Yep, and so it could have been the compass.
Alright, this will be a small key.
We're gonna go get our other 2 items.
So 2 of our 4 runners could be sorely disappointed when they get to desert. It will eventually force them into catfish, but probably close to last location, possibly after checking Pod. And the problem is that if Pod is indeed the answer as far as mids go, that'll push him into Ice Palace before doing Catfish.
Lucian going up into Hera now. Being our 4th one to go finish Hera.
It's a nice little magic refill for Sawyer.
Surprised we still haven't found half magic yet.
Yeah, it's probably in Rando Rim.
With how deep we are in check so far. So we're down to the wire. potions.
Okay, Signum is being the first here to finish up Desert.
Also tying up to Andrew momentarily for his fourth.
Funny that the two runners without the boots are the ones that are leading in crystals right now.
There's the red orang, our dearly beloved.
And once again, Lucian taken down. Trolldorm. Signum's taken down. Whatever the heck that boss is. Landmo, I think, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Pod is the answer. And Andrew is locked out. And the thing is as well, is that if you find like Flute and Mitts in Eastern, or I'm sorry, in Pod, then suddenly you're doing Mire, you're doing Ice Palace, possibly you're doing Turtle Rock, and still not getting your boots.
Even after founding the Glove, we still have ended dungeons open.
We do. And the Mitts open up so much right now that Catfish becomes even more orphaned. Oh yeah, we also, yeah, these little boots checks. Bonk Rock's King's Tomb. Have we seen those yet?
He just did Bonk Rocks and it was $20.
Oh. Hey, look where Andrew's going.
Nice. Andrew's gonna go get his boots, being the third runner to do so half an hour later. So we got boots around 34 minutes. Signums is going to go get their fifth crystal. And maybe even a ped check for us.
That would give us some answers.
Especially when you're getting this down to the wire, you might want to do that.
And plus, if it does end up being pet required, that'll push you into Pod really quick.
I imagine the runners are definitely thinking about ped seed right now. Because if you know it's a ped seed, when you're at Pod already, you can do Eastern while you're there. Otherwise, you have no reason to do it.
Yeah, Ice Rod and Flute are the only two things that could be there. And with so much of the seed opening up after finding Mitts in probably Palace of Darkness, it's unlikely, but Pedestal's still a thing.
I still have a dream. Aga and ped seed, all dungeons.
And both Andrew and Sawyer are getting their boots pretty much at the same time.
Very nice. Lucian going to go get their fourth crystal in Desert.
Andrew's disappointment in 2. 1 disappointed. Sawyer's disappointment in 10 seconds.
It's like Bart with the remote. You can see the point where his heart breaks right here.
Right? Please be Mitts, please be. Ah, crud. Then again, if that was Mitts, it would not be an Aga seed.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see mitts right there, because then you might feel behind if they were.
Oh no!
Luckily, this seed has been very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Generous potions. All three of our runners who've taken Moth have used a potion of some kind so far.
And Sawyer and Andrew continuing to check the same things at the same time.
Oh, so we're going for his bow now.
Ooh, look at Signum! Look at Signums!
Oh, here we have it.
Not a pet seed. Womp womp. Alright, once again, chat. Which one of our runners goes to pod first? I see what you did there, Saryu.
Like Andrew. He's going back to desert. Well, back to desert we go.
House of Darkness. Somebody. Anybody.
We're gonna go see Keemstone, I imagine.
And we didn't mention it, but Signums is the first 5 crystals.
Well, very nice. The boots lead coming in. Showing how important the boots can be to get early. Overtaking Andrew in the crystal lead. Momentarily.
Andrew and Sawyer with the sink.
As we have 3 of our runners in desert. And is Kingstoon an answer?
Pod. Anybody.
It's just pod now. I don't think there's anything else to see.
There's not. Pod is going to have our mitts. It could have our flute too, but it's gonna have mitts.
And there's still that elusive ice rod.
Anybody who goes straight from like getting her hammer to catfish to bow to pod, huge pan.
Well, that's what I would have done off the rip. Been saying it all seed. Pod was the answer. We even called it before we got to Dark World. Pendant pod.
Yes, we did. Well, the pendant part was there, but like the progression, pod is screaming it. The problem is that the game gave you just enough to do otherwise, that it just pushes it off and off. So if you don't do it immediately, it'll be a while.
Signum's getting their safety with the 3 blues. Very nice. Also being the first runner to have bottle percent.
And the first runner to go to pod. Because here we go.
Being thorough sometimes pays off.
Look at this sync between Sawyer and Andrew.
I love when you get a lovely sync like this. Oh, and it is broken again. When the fanfare plays, we might have a sync again.
Good lord, we're at go -3 at 114.
Lucian going to go get his 5th crystal. As at the same time, we might have gonna have 3 people at 5 crystals here shortly.
And both Andrew and Sawyer are kind of struggling a bit on Landmo, but Andrew taking the lead there. But Sawyer finishing up Landmo without issue.
Fanfare sync.
Andrew's is much prettier, though.
Palette shuffle does sometimes do things. Also, the pod was not bow locked, so it could have gone in here from the beginning. There's our big key.
Seems vanilla. Oh. So technically this dungeon is bow locked. Be on this midpoint anyway.
Yes. There's no second book. Keys.
Yeah, not enough keys to proceed.
Logically, it's bow. Logically, it's bow locked, but you could technically route it, so it's not.
Oh yeah, nobody is going to spend that key on the middle door immediately. Alright, Lucian taking down Mothula without an issue.
The first one not to use potion, I think.
Any Samaria strat signums? Womp womp. Not a stair extension. Okay.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, cough it up, pod. You go ahead, you're good.
It's like, Signums might not be the people's champion, but he's my champion right now. Doing everything I would do. Being very thorough. And there's
there it is. It's like we knew it the whole game.
Now, do you still finish pod? You kill Helma.
What is Signums? I don't think Signums. Oh. Okay, go minus
there's
1.
Our ice rod. Now we're just looking.
Okay, anybody who goes to pod early is just done.
Yeah, they're definitely. Just keep in mind, these 4 runners on Restream are not the only 4 runners in the race.
That is true. Probably at least 1 or 2 of the people did gamble pod, no doubt. But who went right up to Catfish too?
Catfish and Bo, probably. Although Bo's probably was not required to get any of that. But no, it was, because you needed that second key.
Signum's pondering to continue in pod or leave. Signum's chose to leave. And Andrew. Yeah, and Sawyer and Andrew are both in pod right now.
And Lucian on his way. And up to TR we go. With that new ice rod in tow, we can finish another crystal.
Yeah, TR is the highest suspect for a flute.
It's either that or Helma, right?
Or Ice Palace.
Or Smith Chain or Ice Palace, yep. Or Or Sasha. Highly forbid.
And Sawyer, second one with Ice Rod and Mitts.
For giggles, it was an Ether PR, so we did need to get that Desert Palace medallion.
Probably gonna head over to the left, maybe Hookshot K before this.
Oh yeah, because we just now get our look at Dark Death Mountain. I've forgotten. Super Bunny Cave and Hookshot.
And Andrew unfortunately gets the double hit with the switch there. There we go, first try.
Hookshot has our flute, we'd be in very good shape. We'd also like to see the silvers or maybe another sword, but I suspect Laser Bridge has a sword for us. Oh, speaking of.
Or it's just right there in Hookshot Cave, that's fine.
Commentator's blessing. As we've cursed most of it.
Okay, Andrew finds both the mitts and the ice rod and decides that's enough. Let's get out of here.
Instantly just takes off, thinking that the flute could be there. Oh, no. Spoke
Or
too
not.
soon?
Yeah, spoke apparently a little too soon there, my gosh.
Are you gonna go for Almasaur?
Kind of forgetting that Andrew did not check left side, Dark Maze.
Oh. Even he forgot. Oh, he's gonna go get that chest as well. Completely blundering with the mirror, I guess.
The evilest of shields.
Not a great one, but you're not gonna complain about being useful for Laser Bridge.
Just play cross keys, that'll get you used to doing Laser Bridge with nothing but 3 hearts, screen mail, and a dream.
I always die at least 8 times on Laser Bridge. I've just accepted it at this point. And Lucian save and quitting in Dark World. Having to save and quit again. That was the mistake you were looking for earlier.
Yeah, not the first runner to do it.
We've called a lot of things in this race. Wizards.
Thought about
And
running this one, and I was like, Jake's by himself, let's do commentary. Sorry, guys.
Well, if you'd use your intuition, you would have done quite well. And Sawyer joining Sig in the Total Rock. Ooh, nasty fail from Drew. Bomb jump is trickier than it looks.
Hammering amps are more hazardous than they appear.
Lucian also joining Dark Mountain NTR route. Dave.
Oh, Crescents, you got this. Oh, Red Mail, how you doing?
Never mad to see it. Our quality of life items remaining are the Butter Sword, Silvers, and of course Acid, but none of which are really needed at this point.
Gotta go get our flute off of Green Pendant.
Don't speak that into existence. I'm thinking it's on Trinex himself.
Exactly, or Helmasaur King.
Oh, Helma would be terrible.
Because everybody left. Who would have thought Pendant Pod having 3 Go Mode items?
Everyone. It happens quite often. Signal's showing me a refill area that I didn't know existed in TR.
Okay, Laser Bridge, what do you got? Well, we knew that was there. Right collar, wrong item. Uh-huh. Okay, game. Okay. Okay, tempered. Try next fight coming up for Signums. There you go, taking your time. Get Trinex down for a reward of not Go Mode. But Crystal number 6, 128.41 for Signums. And pretty much every other runner in existence is currently in TR. Alright, Signums passes the test of nearing Polite World before saving quitting. Okay, what are we doing now, Signums? Smith chain, got ya. Alright. I was like, are we heading east for something I forgot? Or are we going south? Okay, south, Smith chain. Meanwhile, Sawyer, taking on Trinex. If Andrew has Master Sword, yes. And yes. Okay, hammer peg's not the answer. Smiths himself, not the answer. In fact, you made a $10 profit turning that Smith in. You only got 20, and it cost you 10 to turn it in. The Smith gave you $10 for saving his brother. Rude. And are unfortunately taking a death in Turtle Rock, getting pushed back to the big chest there. I didn't catch if that was intentional. We got a full heart container from Purple Chest, so not the answer. Looks like Signums is heading a beeline towards Ice Palace. Which makes sense, because there's nowhere else. Your go mode is either going to be here, or like Powder to do Magic Bat or something, but your go mode is Ice Palace. Looks like Icebreaker getting the best of Sawyer for the moment. And as pointed out in chat, we did get a Butter Sword as our first item from Ice Palace. And Big Key Chest has a small key. And Lucian does get Crystal at number 6. And Lucian forgets, oh my gosh, must mirror before saving quitting, ending up on the top of the pyramid. And our second item out of Ice Palace is $300. Okay, well that's the third item of Ice Palace, and we do not have a flute. So green pendant it is. Oh, Andrew nearly got hit by Trinex there. Narrowly avoided. Well done. And Trinex down for Andrew. Well done. 1 heart left. Alright, there's currently 2 possibilities for the flute. Number 1, green pendant. Number 2, Helmstar King. Beautiful fight. Is this the quickest way to green pendant? Oh, okay. Did not know Sawyer hadn't done this check yet, which is unfortunately going to disappoint him. Okay, Signum's following in close pursuit. May very well turn in that green pendant at about the same time as Sawyer. And remembers to mirror, well done. In fact, from this location, it's probably just fastest to swim. Looks like Signums may get to this turn in at nearly an identical time. If it weren't for the guards. Ooh, Signum's taking extra precaution. We'll have the advantage of being able to go right into the portal for Helmstar King, because it looks like Green Pendant was not our answer with half magic, and that's it. Our answer is on Helmstar King. Pod 3 Go Mode items. We had the Mitts, we had Ice Rod, and we are going to have the Flute. To answer a question in chat, yes, Eastern was dipped super early. All 3 items have been out of there since before Aga. Blue Mail was about the only thing there of note. Otherwise it was a hard piece and 10 arrows or something. Oh my lord. I don't know if Sawyer checked pedestal. So, my bad. The bow was apparently 100% required for the seed. Well, the issue is that rushing Pendant Pod after Aga would have gotten you 2 Go Mode items, but you wouldn't have had your bow. In order for you to do that, you would have had to have gone to Catfish to get your boots, to get your bow off of Library, to then come to Pod and full clear. So one of 2 things happened to Sawyer. 1, miscounted items in Eastern. 2, forgot to check Ped and is assuming this is a Ped seed. Which means in Sawyer's mind there's a 50-50 shot of it being either Helmasaur King or Pedestal. Okay, Helma, give us the goods. And at 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 48 seconds, Signums is officially the first one in Go Mode. And there you have it, the flute activation is done. And with that, I say well done to Jaxie for rolling this beautiful scene. You give Render a run for his money in this case. And Helmasaur King down for Sawyer. And Sawyer is at Go Mode at 1:44:31. There's that big key. Okay, Lucian on his way to go mode. Andrew going back to pot, no doubt. Sawyer on his way to that minor big key. And Signum's gonna take on Vitreous. I think it's safe to say that our silvers are hanging out in Ganon's tower. Okay, that is Crystal, number 7 for Signums. Chat, you know the drill. Where's that GT big key? Give a little guess in chat, 1 to 22. Where do you think that big key will be? You have until Signums enters GT to get your guess in. So you're about to pick up that big key. I think I'll go early. I'll go for I'll guess 5. I don't see a 5 in chat. I'm gonna guess 5. That doesn't mean somebody else.
I just realized I've been muted for a very long time.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. I was like, suddenly Jake is gone. Hope everything's okay.
I've been talking for a while. I've been talking for the last 20 minutes. I have not realized. I said 22, Tyler room.
Oh, got you. Did you happen to see where that flute was?
Yes, I've been seeing everything. I've been talking, but I muted it a while ago. Discord lagged out, so I muted just in case when I was fixing it, and I forgot to unmute.
Oh goodness. Well, welcome back just in time for the GT. Alright everybody, you have another 10 seconds to get your guess in.
I just realized when I had asked you what key you're going for and you didn't answer me.
Apologies, not making it, try not to make it sound like I'm ignoring you.
Yeah, that's just, I've been muted for a while. I haven't noticed.
Okay, Sawyer does take down Vitreous. See you later, Bob. Okay, that's a 4. I think the first one to guess for in the chat would be Orion Gaming. GG's to you.
GG's. Now we're just going up to Ganon's tower, finishing that out, and then completing the run. Probably looking at a above 2-hour run here.
Could be.
With a full climb and Ganon fight ahead of us without silvers. Now, do you pick up the chest along the way looking for silvers?
I don't. But I'm not them, so we'll see. And there's like most of GT that I could be in currently, and the silvers are going to be there somewhere.
I think Signum's the Jake champion here will be as thorough as he's been so far and check him. But who knows? As Andrew goes back through to go Helmasaur.
Well, looks like Lucian did go the right direction. Or not Lucian, pardon me. We're in... Yeah, we're the right direction for at least the big key there. We'll see where Sawyer goes.
Signum is putting the ether to use in a room I don't think I've ever seen it used. Igor's is making everything harder.
As Igors do. It looks like Sawyer is gonna go right. So gonna lose a little bit of time going to Compass Room, but probably gonna go ahead and mirror.
Might find the silvers.
I think that fireball knocked Signums up, so Signums could get a second swing in on that enemy, so Landmo's easier to take down. That was nice.
Oh, silver.
I don't think Signums will be finding him.
Nope. Sawyer saving all the time they are losing by going to this right side.
And Signum's taking no chances, gonna conserve magic. Unfortunately takes a fall, so gonna go ahead and reset the room.
As Andrew gets his glove. Or not glove, flute.
Okay, go mode for Andrew, 154.05. So you're starting the climb, Lucian finishing up the evil Vitreous. And Signum's nearing... Go ahead.
That is just horrid. 155 go mode.
It's harsh.
The seed just being so mean.
And Lucian remembering last second not to save him quite in the front of Meyer.
Crazy to think that around the 1 hour mark, Andrew had the most crystals.
Right? But just ended up having just enough to do.
Because so never the boots.
Exactly. Andrew just had reasons not to go to certain places. Clearing crystals, doing great.
Getting and, like what? Hour 20 boots?
Yeah.
Almost an entire hour behind Signums.
Yeah, it turns out boots were hard required for both the bow and the desert crystal.
Once again, proving how important the boots can be to find early.
Yeah, totally.
Getting a 1-2-0-2-1 here.
Okay, Signums gets to drop down and fight the big pig.
Might get a sub 2 here. The butter sword's no joke, especially with half magic and a cape.
Sorry
And
with a
the
couple
three.
of right. Sorry with a couple of misfires on land mode 2, unfortunately.
Also, Signums does have the 3 blues, so he should have an easy fight here. Funny enough, he already knows that the silvers are in GT, so when Ganon tells him, it won't really matter. Ooh! Unfortunate death there.
Yep, already low health. Ganon still hurts even in red armor.
Fortunately, it was early. Sawyer's gonna have to reset the room as well. Choosing an odd routing for the room as well. I've never seen anyone do the right torch first.
Got a tile room going on from Lucian, too.
Lucian being the people's champion.
Okay, gets that torch glitch.
Very nice.
Sorry, taking down Trolldorm too.
Surprised it doesn't use a blue here. Just for safety.
And as pointed out in chat, Sawyer did pick up powder from the climb as well.
Oh, I did not notice.
But that's not just chat, that's our tracker. Keeping track of all the things. Thank you. That sub 2 dream is still alive. You can do it, Signimus. There it is.
There we go, and we'll be crossing around the 159.
You know the drill, chat. Get your GGs in chat for Signums. Do you want to give him the final time there, Jake?
With a 159.15.
Good enough for first place on Restream and 7th place overall. We got first place Artie Walsh coming in 144.37. Nobly 145.23. Arya Stark 148.06. CS Tutor 150.02. Armix 153.15. Smirk JD 154.35. And Signums 119.15.
And we're now joined by Signums. GG's, buddy.
Signums.
How'd you like the seed?
Oh, that was terrible. I'm quite happy to be under 2 hours with that.
How about that? How about that pod?
Yeah, how about it? I should have known. I should have known and just finished.
Yeah,
That would have saved me 10 minutes probably.
I think I saw the hesitation to leave pod, and you're like, see ya.
Alright, found 2. There can't be a third item in there that I need. Nope, there was.
You played very thoroughly the whole seed, and that was the only time you skipped anything.
Yeah, well, I rarely skip things, and then I figured there's so many other places to check. It's got to be somewhere else. Yeah, that's how my thinking usually goes. And as soon as I decide to skip something, that's an important item.
Okay, quick interruption here. Sawyer as well finishes off Big Pig. Get your GGs in chat for Sawyer as well.
It was very funny that I called we called the pod being important even before we got to Dark World. We called Pendant Pod and we called it having go mode items in it.
Yeah, you could have made the call to go there a lot earlier and finish it, but you're just doing other things and, just getting enough to keep advancing on other things and put it off.
Especially with your thoroughness that you had you're the only runner that got the boots at 34 minutes. The next person to get boots got them at like 50 something.
Oh, where were they? I don't even remember.
Catfish. Because you're the only runner to do Zora before Aga. So everyone else waited to
I just
pair
hate
up
doing
together.
Aga. Yeah, I just hate doing Aga if I don't have to. So
everyone else put him off because it was a one-off check that was far away, but you went for it because you already had Zora done, so you might as well go do Catfish while you were already there. And so in the end, it helped you out.
Okay, quickly here, we do have Sawyer joining us in the booth. GG's to you.
GG's, hello. GG's, Sig.
Yep, GG's, man.
How'd you like the seed, Sawyer?
Finish dungeons, that'd be great. I thought the seed was fine.
What happened with Eastern?
What do you mean?
Why'd you do it?
Well, I was playing Pet at that point, and then as I'm like in the middle of Eastern, I was like, should have done Pod first, then mirrored here, and blah blah blah. But by that point, I was like already committed. I was like, whatever. And yeah, I made many dumbs. I don't know what was going on early game. Apparently, mini folder game just absolutely did not like me. And
yeah, you got frame scammed. You got frame scammed there.
Like 3 times. But whatevs. Yeah, if I would have just finished dungeons and then my left side swamp was great, and I'm just like, let's just get through the seed and be done with it.
Oh yeah, the left side swamp. You forgot to hit the switch, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm not used to doing it that way, so I also have 2 new pups that have been kind of wanting to go outside, so I'm gonna blame them. But I'm just gonna blame them for everything.
Oh yeah, you finished second overall, so that's not bad.
No, I feel to be that close to Sig is actually a very good accomplishment, and yeah, I just feel like I could have been better, but who knows?
Absolutely.
That Aga play at the beginning got everybody. Nobody wanted to go to Aga.
No, nobody ever wants to go to Aga until you actually have to go to Aga.
Yeah, Andrew was the first one there because of just the execution in the early game, which he was the best at it. But then after that, the Sig just overtook with boots because Andrew was the last to get his boots.
Oh yeah, I came in when you were talking about that with Catfish, and I was so disappointed in myself. Oh, did
you
Sig
guys got him a whole 30 minutes later?
Yeah, well, that makes me feel pretty decent then. If I was somewhat that close, feel good about that part at least. I feel just finishing Pod when I was there the first time would have been the best thing for me, but
Said everybody who ran the seed.
Exactly. You like, do I do one item for Helma, or do I go up and do all of the Dark Death Mountain and everything else? So.
Yeah, given the times everybody put up, I don't think anybody actually went back and finished Helma.
Exactly. But hey, it's still a good seed. I feel I would execute a little better and made some better 50-50s. Whatever.
Yeah,
So
it was
last
absolutely. It was a great race.
Yeah.
Terrible seed, but a great race.
For about 15-20 minutes, Jake and I were like, okay, who's the first going to pot? Are you? No. Are you? No. Just nobody's going to pot. And eventually it was like, oh, Signum's going to pot.
Yeah.
And by the time Signum's found everything, everybody else was already entering pot too.
Yeah, it was a first crystal at 34 minutes at the same time that Sig was getting his food.
Oh gosh. Oh. That hurts me so.
Yeah, well,
And
when I went,
just caught him up immediately.
yeah, well, when I went to pod, there was literally nothing left.
That's what
Side
that's.
note,
Same with me.
GG's for Lucian.
GG's, Lucid.
Silvers were on the, compass room?
Upper right compass room. And
So
GG's Lucian.
Lucian finishes 3rd on Restream and 11th overall. We didn't say earlier, but Sawyer finishes 2nd on Restream and 9th overall. Meanwhile, Andrew just finishing up the climb.
For a while, Andrew was in the lead in crystals, but then just all the backtracking he had to do once he got railroaded just led him back into doing all of the same mistakes. He lost a lot of time without the boots.
I do have a question for you, Sig. Did you, or the, two commentators and such, did you go, after that hammer, did you go to Hype Cave or did you go straight to Catfish?
I
I
went
went to Hype Cave.
Oh, he went to Catfish
No, I
first.
went to
Yeah.
I went to Catfish.
So we had the hook. We had the hook shot, so I was like, I'm just gonna go and do the north route and around, and I'll come back to it because
I forget
if I
who
found the
that's-
boots, I wouldn't know where the bow was. So
Oh, somebody started walking north towards Catfish and changed their mind and went to Hype Cave. I forget who did that, but one of them would have you.
Definitely
I
not
think
me.
it was
I went
Lucian.
straight to Hype
Lucian.
Cave.
I think it was Lucian. Because Andrew went straight down. He didn't even think about it. Andrew was the first one down there.
Because Lucid, went halfway to Catfish, turned around and went to Hype Cave.
Well, he also did North Darkworld and then didn't go to Catfish.
Also true. Saving quit after finding Blue Cane. I think it was because of the mushroom. Probably wanted to save Scum for Magic Bat or something. I don't know.
Oh, and then that powder on the climb, that was chef's kiss. Oh my gosh. I was like, give me a piece of heart or something just to give me a little bit more, and then I see the powder, I'm like, alright, bye.
You're the only one who found it.
I don't doubt that.
Lucian found silvers, however.
Yeah, hope right. Makes sense.
I'm surprised you found silvers and then also looked for powder.
Well, I was on the climb, so...
For hearts.
I was like, kind of like, just give me a couple hearts, and then the powder came.
Strangely enough, the only person to get blues was Signums, and he didn't use any of them.
I should have. I wasn't thinking of how low my health was when I dropped in on Ganon.
Yeah, when I was commentating, I was like, yeah, he has 3 blues. He's gonna use one in the beginning. He's not gonna die, and then he died.
He did. He's gonna use it. No, he got hit. He's gonna use it now. Oh no. He's dead.
And I was like, why does he have the 3 blues if he's not gonna use them?
Yeah, I'm used to having like most of my health when I get there.
Yeah, you had 4 hearts going in, and then you just got stuck behind the fireballs and got popped.
Yeah, I would have had 4 hearts going in if I didn't get that
I was like, full magic, a cape, and 3 blues. He's gonna be fine. Oh, you took an early death.
Oh well, better take it early than
Well, funny enough, even when you got down to it, you were at 3 hearts on the rest of the fight, and you still didn't use it.
So what we do is we call that the Squaresoft RPG-ness. We're like, I might need that later.
Like, Andrew's on 1 heart right now.
Almost fell.
He does not have any safety left besides the cave. Oh, bad death from Andrew.
At least we get to listen to the boss music again.
He's gonna go get the fairy. For those of you who didn't know, there's a fairy in this tree you can bonk for. For the most part, you guys all followed the same route in the beginning, and then the major divergence was getting the boots for Sig. And then you all follow the same route for a while again, until you all found the mirror. And then it was all over the place. Sawyer and Andrew did link up. You guys did sync exactly in the Desert Palace on the same frame. But then the jelly room was difficult for Andrew, so you guys unsynced for a minute.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome to Lucian Green, GG.
Thank you. God bless our memes surrounding Pod.
Yeah, how'd you like to see it?
I'm going to redact it.
Nobody did pot in one trip. Just nobody went and singled the pot.
And Andrew missing Torch Glitch on this one.
Nah,
Death.
Because you get the Titans mitts and the what was that? What else is in Pod?
Ice Rod.
Yeah,
Ice Rod and Flute.
Yeah, you get that. Well, you get the Titans mitts and you get the Ice Rod. You thought like, well, there's no way Helma's gonna have a third item. Little did we know.
I think it's going to be a second wipe for Andrew.
I think if you keep with the lantern, you can do this.
Yeah, on top of that, I had that crash. Like luckily, it happened like in the first couple minutes, so it wasn't a huge deal. But obviously, I'd rather do without it.
I was wondering what had happened. Your stream froze. I thought there was just stream issues.
No, my emulator did a full.
Please.
Yeah, my emulator did a full-blown crash.
Oh,
You
gosh.
lost about 3 minutes. You lost about 3 minutes off of that.
Yeah, which is what, like I said, I'd rather it happen there and not like, you know, neck deep in like a battle of Trinex or something.
Speaking of Trinex, I have to talk to Andrew about that fight. Oh, GG's for Andrew. Speaking of.
Alright, everybody in chat, get your GGs in for Andrew.
All right. Well, I'm going to take off. Thanks, everybody, for the restream, and have a good evening.
Thank you for being on the stream.
I am
Have a good night.
signing out, so I hope you all have a great day as well. Thank you.
As usual.
GGs.
Have a good one.
All right, Andrew finishing on 4th place on restream and 15th overall with a time of 2:14.14. GG's to everybody.
Especially on this nasty seed. And welcome, Andrew.
GG's, Andrew.
GG, Andrew. And, you know, I remember earlier, I picked up that, it was Hammer on Pyramid.
If you guys are talking to me, I can't hear you. Let me mess with my audio settings. Hold on.
Alright, and I thought, the thought crossed my head, you get the hammer on Pyramid, and you do a map check, and it's Pendant Pie, like, oh, the memes.
Panda pod.
And even if you went in there immediately, you would have not gotten your go mode, or at least you wouldn't have gotten the flute. Because you have to go to Catfish, Big Brain, Bow, and go right to Pod.
Yeah. So yeah, God, there's just
It was nasty, man. It was nasty.
there's just no good way to crack that dungeon on this seed.
If this was a pilot seed or like a spoiler seed, it still would have taken past an hour.
Right? I think like the best route probably would have been, the luckiest anyway, would have been to get your boots early. And then just do all your crystals. And then the first pendant dungeon you go into, it would be Pod. That would be about the best route you could hope for.
Yeah, and the seed being the jerk that it is, like, because you go in, you're on the pyramid, and your only choices are Pod, Bowless, and Hammerless. So you thought, okay, I'll divert north to Catfish first. And then the game is like, here, I have a hammer. Like, cool, I'm going south now. I'm going the opposite direction of Catfish.
Have a bow. have a boots if you go to Catfish.
Andrew, can you hear us now?
I can, yeah.
Well, GG's
How was the seed, buddy?
Thank you. Darn me for not completing the trip out to Catfish.
Everyone except for Sigmund's did not get it. Sigmund's got it at 34 minutes. Everyone else got it past an hour.
Yeah, I getting mine coming out of Thieves Town. I picked up that mushroom because I was already kind of planning on making that trip up to Catfish. After Thieves Town, especially that mirror. Then I found the mushroom. I'm like, everything was just like laid out perfectly for me to hit those spots along the way to Catfish. Like, yeah, this made sense.
Well, the seed laid things out for you, but like you said, if you don't find a hammer on Pyramid, you go right to Catfish, get your boots. And then maybe you go into Pod, but I don't know, that hammer threw everybody off.
Yeah, proof that this game does have a sense of humor.
So, Andrew, you did a lot of crystals early. You had, I think, at least a crystal lead on everybody. But that darn Catfish.
Yeah, Catfish, and then the flute hunt.
Yeah, you were first to 4 crystals, and you were shortly behind Signum's with 5, and then that boots hunt just put you way behind.
Yeah, and like I said, right as soon as I grabbed Hammer, I started going north. I'm like, wait, I should have Mirror first, and then I can do Mirror and Zora, make a better trip out of it, and now I'm kicking myself for it.
Well, that's what everyone did, but Signum's did Zora before Aga, and therefore they went straight to Catfish because they'd already done Zora. Everyone else paired the two together at like the hour mark.
Yeah, whenever I started to make my run towards Zora, I didn't have the money, so I really couldn't. Although, I mean, even that first trip to Zora was worth it with Hook on the ledge, so,
That I almost called.
Yeah, I remember my first, because I tried going up that first trip to Zora, I was like 4 rupees shy, and I tried killing a bunch of Zoras, but they're dropping nothing but bombs. I'm like, this isn't happening.
And I don't know if you noticed, Lana, but I tried to have my shield eaten for you.
I did. I saw it, acknowledged it. I thanked you. Jake is my witness.
Yep, she acknowledged. I didn't know what she was thanking you for, but she did thank you.
I just tried. You tried. I appreciate it.
I figured since they were very close by, I'd say I'll give them a chance each. If they don't get it, then, well, I'm moving on.
And Mirror Shield was a thing anyway, so womp womp.
Yeah.
Also, Andrew, my big question is, why didn't you use the cape on Trinex?
Because I wasn't thinking about that.
You had magic left, you were on 1 heart, it was a very tense fight, and you're like, I'm gonna go in with bravery and nothing else.
So I'm usually fairly confident with Trinex. So I was pretty certain I was gonna survive that fight. The one that I was freaking out about, which I hate and everyone who watches me play knows I hate, is Mothula.
Yeah, every single person except for Lucian used a potion on Moth. Whether or not it was a red or a green, they used a potion on Moth.
Yep.
Oh, that makes me feel a bit better.
And
So Lucian, you're the cleanest Moth fight of everybody.
yeah, I was one hard on Moth, and whenever I got him, I freaked. I'm sure if my roommates would have been home, they would have heard me scream. But yeah.
Low percent Moth is one of the things that I figured I had to do very quickly because it's so difficult on like a blue marrow, green mail with just like a master sword and like 5 hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very low heart starting.
Yeah, Moth was like, it's like Moth is too. Is like it's not like one of those things I ever rehearsed. It's one of those things that just kind of came together over time.
I had an inverted seed that forced me to do 5 heart moth for progression,
Oh.
and that's where I learned it. I was on green mail and a master sword for Moth, and that's where I learned how to do low equip Moth.
Ooh.
All right, it's
This
getting.
scene was mean though.
It was pretty mean, yeah. I mean, there was a couple weird parts, like Pod was the biggest thing, I think, but we're getting to that 2.5 hour mark of the stream, so it's about time we start wrapping up here. Any final thoughts from any of our runners here?
Don't let your memes stay dreams.
No, don't.
Don't eat yellow snow.
What's the phrase? I didn't believe in Pendant Pod, so believe in Pendant Pod.
Very
Best-
special thank you to Speed Gaming for this opportunity and for putting this all together.
Absolutely.
Yep. Thank you for the restream and for everything tonight.
Well, thank you both for joining us for the restream. You both did a great job. Tough seed. All
Yeah.
right. Jake, any final thoughts from you before we wrap up here?
Absolutely great seed. I would have thought that Renderer rolled it.
Right? Jaxie, well done.
We love you, Jaxie. ...
All right, links are in chat for following our runners. Don't forget to do so, everybody. Put on a fantastic show for us. Mike Ocom, of course, Jake. Link is in chat, as well as our 2 trackers, Azilligent, Mr. Scrap Ninja Tuna. And really quick, tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, MC Boss. Tuesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, Ambrosia. Wednesday, Casual Boots at 2 p.m. Eastern. So there's plenty of dailies coming up all week through Saturday or through Friday. So thank you to everybody who joined us today. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Jake, why don't you send us on out here?
Everybody have a really great one, and make sure to check out all the rest of the Speed Gaming channels 1 through 6.
Good job, I forgot that. Thank you. Follow Speed Gaming to Speed Gaming 6, yes. Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.